Good evening, friends. Welcome to Krista's Country Kitchen. Here I am in my country kitchen. I'm all about quick, great meals for you and your family that taste delicious. If you've been with me, you know that I'm on vacation this week. Woo! Had to get dressed today. I wasn't happy about that. Had to run errands, finish up some last minute things around the house. I've been decluttering and organizing, sorting through papers, getting rid of things. My husband and I work a lot. We own a little pizza parlor here in town, in our local little town. So we work a lot of hours. So things that get pushed off to the side, I've been doing, like changing the furnace filter. We have little air purifiers. I change those filters. Things like that. Things that you know you push aside. We've been getting this done. I'm loving it. I love being organized. I love things in its place. So anyway, this is Krista's famous spinach sausage bow tie pasta. You want to know why it's famous? Two reasons. One, everybody in my house agrees to eat it. Two, my baby boy requested it tonight and it's his favorite. And my baby boy is 6 foot, big boy. He said, "Mom, will you make this for me?" I said, "I sure will." He went to work today. He is helping a friend who is a nature conservative. I can't even talk. Anyway, he does nature stuff. They're cutting invasive honeysuckle. I don't know really what his job title is. So he called Mason, knew Mason was home, and asked him to come help him do that today. So Mason went. He'll be leaving probably Saturday to go back to college. Maddie, our daughter, left today. She has a 3-hour drive. So she went back to college. She's getting her master's degree. She also teaches freshman English at the university. So she wanted to go get her lessons plans sorted and things like that. Okay, I like to talk, so I got to really quit talking. Inside of my skillet here, I have 1 pound of sausage. Now listen, I've made this recipe for years and I've made it different ways every single time. This is just regular Italian sausage. You can use chicken sausage, take it out of the casing. You can use ground pork, ground chicken, chicken sausage, take it out of the casing. You could use no meat, make this vegetarian. No cheese, make it vegan. Low carb, don't use the noodles. Add in like zucchini noodles. You could just eat the sauce. It's very versatile. Like I said, I've made it with ground chicken. I've made it with ground turkey. I've made it 101 ways. So because my boy's home, he is definitely a meat eater. He likes sausage. I decided to buy pork sausage for this dish. So to that 1 pound of pork sausage as it's cooking, I added in 1 cup of chopped onions. Here's the thing. Don't like onions? Don't put them in. This is your recipe. I'm showing you the basics. Change it. Make it your own. I've done that lots of times. You know your family's taste. You know what they like to eat better than I do. So if you have someone who doesn't like, but you know what? Sometimes you can sneak it in and they don't know. Unless they're allergic. Okay. Look at my shirt. So it says, I thought this was very fitting today for vacation. Nah. So do you have one of these chopping tools? Now, for meat, I thought this was insane. I thought this is the craziest thing I ever had. Until I used it, and it is great. So, I like to just wipe it off with a paper towel before I put it in my sink. Get some of that gunk off of there. I use this to chop up the sausage. Okay, so we got the sausage going, and inside here, I guess I left that out. On the other burner, I have 12 ounces of bow tie pasta cooking in salted water. Please salt your water. So this is going to be a 2-pan meal. Once that pasta's done, it's going right into this pan. So you'll want a deeper pan for this. Less dishes, less stress. Am I right, guys and girls and everybody in between? I'm gonna try one of my pasta noodles here. Okay. Look at my little witch. My daughter got me for Christmas. She sits on the spoon. Isn't she cute? Agatha, keep things from boiling over. I'm going to turn my pasta off because I want it al dente. So I'm going to shut it off. Sorry for the pit. I'm going to move that pot forward. Some of you have mentioned you want to see my food once it's cooked. Because I'm low budget, low brow, and I don't know what I'm doing, my son gave me some tips and hints and things that that I cook off later. He taught me some editing tricks today. So hopefully, things that you don't see finished, I can show you what they look like once they're done. I'm just starting out. Listen, I never dreamt that anybody would even watch me other than my friends here in my hometown and my family. I have almost 400 subscribers, and that to me is just amazing, and I love it. I could choke up. I'm meeting you all from Maryland and a few in Georgia and Colorado, Wisconsin, of course here in Ohio and Kentucky, and I just love it. I try to answer everybody's comments. I love seeing the comments. It's just wonderful. It makes an old woman's day. So anyway, I've got this sausage going. Thank you everybody. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm just a mama, you know, somebody who works, likes to hang out in her pajamas, likes to cook, likes to teach old dogs new tricks. This is a very simple recipe that if you're just starting out to cook, somebody's mentioned that they don't really know how to cook and haven't cooked a lot. This is easy, and it looks like it was really hard, so you won't tell anybody. So that sausage is cooked with the onions. Here comes next, diced tomatoes with onions, celery, and green peppers. This is my favorite. I'm not going to drain it. There's not enough grease on there for me to even drain the grease. In she goes. This is going to make the sauce. Okay? One can of that. Get this at any store. I'm going to stir that around. This goes super fast now that the pasta's done. I tried to time everything so I wouldn't talk too much. I probably get on your nerves. Here I have chopped up spinach. Now, I'm trying to do better about measuring things for y'all because I just cook by sight. So I had this 5-ounce package of spinach. It doesn't even look like I took a dent out of it, but I took 2 big handfuls. I'm going to guess if I measured this is going to be 4 to 5 cups of chopped baby spinach. As you know, it may seem like a lot. Maybe you know or you don't know, spinach cooks down, wilts down to a very small amount. Now, when I was a kid, I hated canned spinach, and my dad would say, just try it. Oh, I still don't like canned spinach. I prefer fresh. I could eat fresh, wilted all day long. I think it's delicious. Don't like a canned spinach. I'm same way with asparagus. I love fresh asparagus. Do not like canned asparagus. I don't know, it's just me. Whatever. Okay, so can you see that sauce? Look at that. Isn't that look delicious? Okay, so for spices, do you all know about SPG? This girl here is the workhorse in my kitchen because she's got it all together. You know that girl has it all together? This is her. SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. It's from Spiceology. No, I'm not affiliated with anybody. Nobody knows who I am. I'm not getting any cutbacks from anybody. Nobody's giving me anything. But you want to send me something? Good girl. I'll take some SPG. Anyway, I'm kidding. So, SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. And I'll hold off to see if I need any more. I'm going to wilt that spinach down. Now, I personally like this a little spicy. Sorry about the close-up. This is Aleppo pepper. If you don't have Aleppo pepper, you can use red pepper flakes. If you don't have red pepper flakes, then don't worry about it. No big deal. I like it a little spicy. So I'm going to add just a touch of Aleppo pepper. Okay. Looking really good. See how easy this is? One pot, just a few fresh ingredients, and your family's going to be like, wow, are we in Italy? Did we fly to Italy and Mom made this pasta? No, just kidding, but they may, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to taste it. You know me, I'm always a big taster. Taste your food. I have tasting spoons. Okay. So in love with this. It's so simple, so fresh, so delicious. One thing my kids always agree on. Now I've got some, this is Parmesan and Romano cheese. By all means, you can grate it fresh. I have some in the fridge I could grate, but I hate to grate it, and I'm being lazy. I'm on vacation, so I'm gonna sprinkle right out of this jar. Okay? You can add as much or as little as you want. Did you know, got a little tip for you here. These lids will fit on a mason jar. Save those lids. If you have mason jars laying around, you can add your other spices or whatever you want to this jar. Isn't that great? I put bath salts in this to sprinkle in, so it's great for anything. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to take this pasta. I'm going to drain it from my pan here. I'm going to put it right in. Bear with me a minute as I get all that good. Mason will probably be starving when he gets home. So I told him to text me when he was en route. He's not driving. So he texted me, said, "We're coming home, Mom." So I better get supper ready. Okay, Maddie texted me. She got home safely. Like I said, she has a 3-hour drive. So we're going to miss the kids. Okay, so there we go. I've added my pasta. I'm going to show you another trick. Add a little bit of cheese to that pasta so it'll stick to those noodles a little bit better. Ooh. Now we're going to stir it up. Also today I had, if you were with me yesterday, you know that Madison wanted some fried chicken cutlets, so I made that. And I had some leftover chicken. If you see back here, well, I guess you can't see. This is another best friend of mine. It's my little slow cooker. So today while I was doing chores and running around, I threw those extra chicken breasts in my slow cooker and cooked those down till they were tender. Once they're cooled, I'm going to shred them and put them in a freezer bag and in my freezer so they're prepped and ready to go if I make like white chicken chili or anything that requires chicken. There we have it, friends. Look at that. I've been with you about 13 minutes. 10 of that was me talking. And look at this, how delicious this is. Put that in a big, beautiful serving bowl. Okay, I'm going to taste it again. I'm going to get a clean spoon, even though this is my family. I'm going to get something else here to try it, see if I need to add any more salt or pepper. I'm not going to add any more cheese. I will put that at the table and let them add their own. Needs a scotch more salt since I added the pasta. And there you go. Dinner is ready. I'm going to shut off this heat. This is a crowd pleaser. Listen, when you have 4 people in your family and your children now are adults, sometimes they'll eat whatever I cook. But sometimes they're like, I don't want that. This is one thing that they've never said that. They're like, oh, that's great. We're happy about that. So I'll show you what I'm serving with it. I just made up a simple salad to have with it. I had some of that leaf lettuce yesterday from my wilted lettuce, so I used that. It's some great tomatoes. And then I have this great French bread with, it's everything French bread. Everything French bread is my favorite, so I get that at Walmart. And then also for me, I have some brie setting out. I love brie. Have you ever had brie? I love it. I wanted to add a little bit of that to my bread, so I wanted it to get soft. There you have it, guys. Dinner's ready. I've been with you 15 minutes. Listen, I took a nap today for an hour. I passed out like I was a teenager. Woo, I haven't had a nap like that forever. It was fantastic. I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, what time is it? It was only 4:30. I had taken a hot bath and I thought, I'm just gonna lay down here in the bed for a minute. Out, gone. But I'm on vacation, so it's okay. All right, I hope you try this pasta. Let me know what you think. Like I said, this is your food, your family. You can change this up, add, it won't hurt my feelings, add, take away, whatever you'd like. But do the basics and make a great meal. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out with me. As always, it's good to see you. Bye. I'm going to get my clicker to work. Every time. Why? Why every time? Why every time you guys see me sit here like a statue trying to get my clicker to work? I'm just going to have to go in. Sorry for the close-up.